Hi guys, welcome to the channel and to the energy update for my friends Cancer, Scorpio and Pisces who are currently in a connection. So let's find out together what are the current energies between you and your person. The Moon, the Ace of Swords, clarified by the Knight of Cups. Guys, some of you are struggling to understand your person because their behaviors can puzzle you and you cannot exactly find a reason in order to justify this way of doing things, that you can consider as a source of disappointments. We got this stabbed in the back oracle card. It is quite harsh: heartbreak, pain, separation, deception, shocking attack. I would say multiple disappointments that have started to add up for some of you, unfortunately. The Moon is an energy about the unknown, a facade, an illusion, even an energy about lies and fear factors. In this case, I want to say that the Ace of Swords is going to come to the rescue for those of you that can resonate with a struggling romantic connection, because the Ace is going to represent the opportunity for you to call a spade about the concept of love that should be honored so that a romantic connection can be a real source of fulfillment for those involved. The Knight of Cups energy, romantic gesture, a love offer, even an apology. Let's say that some of you can expect an apology from your person, but I also have to say that chances are you have already heard multiple I am sorries coming from your person and they didn't mean anything, because we are still deep within the Moon energy. I have to say, guys, that following the oracle cards that we got, your person, and there is no judgment coming from me, can lack humility. It's like they love themselves, meaning that they love to be put on a pedestal, but this mindset, if it is not balanced well, it can harm a connection. So surrender. Some of you may have already asked your person to make adjustments for the highest good of the connection. Your demand, let's say, your request, allow me to say, fell short. So some of you now are going to ask yourself, what's the purpose of the connection if things are disappointing at this point, Tolerance, powerful virtue. Some of you have been tolerating a lot of nonsense coming from your person. It can be time for some of you to make a stand, one that is going to be clear and truthful, the Ace of Swords, but that very stand can also bring you guys to the opportunity to end the connection. What's the challenge for the connection? Two of Wands, the Magician, clarified by the Nine of Cups. Wish granted energy, the Nine of Cups. In this version, it is a night out, so having good times. Your person can say that the two of you are still enjoying each other's company, especially when it comes to sex. Guys, we got a couple of energies that can follow this concept. Let's say that the sexual side of the connection can still work just fine. For some of you, it is not enough, because basically you can question the emotional maturity of your person. So major crossroads ahead. The Two of Wands, soulful decision for me. The man is holding the word, energy about completion. And that's why I usually say that the Two of Wands is an energy that can set the tone for what comes next in the journey. The situation as it is struggling big time. Some of you are not satisfied. You got the Five of Pentacles on your side and also in the advice position. We know the drill, not enough type of energy, Your person instead can be absolutely fine with the connection. So they can be that naive And the magician is going to become a call to action, but for you in particular. Because the magician can work with the Ace of Swords among the 4 aces. And if we think about a vision, a higher vision, like the one of the magician, some of you may find the strength and the courage to overcome a set of fears represented by the moon in order to figure out that the connection may have expired its course if we think about a long-term success, because your person is basically built in a way that is not allowing your connection to develop, to evolve, and to prosper day after day. If we want to flip the concept about the magician, we can think about a one-man show or a one-woman show. We come back to the potential lack of humility of your person. They can be a know-it-all. And this is not positive, because the mindset can take away balance from the connection, and the connection can suffer. The more the connection suffers, the more problems can come up, the more difficult it can be to find a positive solution to save the day. Your perspective about the connection, Page of Wands, King of Cups, clarified by the 5 of Pentacles. Guys, I want to say that if you close your eyes, basically some of you can think about the connection as a situation that is not enough because you are dealing with a potential page, that instead thinks to be a queen or a king, let's say, or a magician even. So there is a mismatch. This person can be a good talker, but when it comes to actions, the actions do not exactly match their words. And this is a pattern, It's a cycle. We got the devil. Some of you, because of the 5 of Pentacles, which is a small energy, it's also a small vision, following the magician, about life and love partnerships. Some of you can be disappointed because multiple agreements have been let down. We have multiple shields broken in a battlefield. We have a warrior that is mending his wounds and another one that is basically going on his merry way, kind of pretending that nothing happened. It can be your person. If we think about shaky foundations, we are going to run the risk to face a tower moment, because it means that at the core of a connection we are lacking something important. That's why some of you can question the emotional maturity and stability of your person. If you realize that this is merely a chance to have some fun or have some good sex together, you may also come to the conclusion that this is not enough according to your expectations, especially in the long run. If that's the case, you may decide, even following the 2 of Wands, to keep your feelings and emotions for this person under the surface of the water following the King of Cups. It means that the disappointment can be so meaningful that you can even think, I do not feel the same about this person anymore, I have been so let down and disappointed that I cannot pretend that nothing happened. Over and over, the same old song. That's why I say that the devil is crucial, because it's a cycle that can amplify the 5 of Pentacles energy. Plus, guys, your person's perspective, 5 of Wands, the Fool clarified by the Queen of Wands. This person can have an extremely high level of self-confidence, kind of borderline arrogance, because there is a difference between arrogance and confidence, The 5 of Wands is a touch of confusion. This person can be all over the place every time, they cannot focus, they can be distracted, they can lack, mentality that can be one about, let's do this thing and let's do it well, then let's move to the second one, and so forth. There can be also, a touch of distractions that can come from the outside. We can say that because of the devil, so we have to be careful, with that particular scenario, because the stabbed in the back oracle card can follow along, so we can think about potential love triangles, maybe affairs, betrayals. Put the concept in perspective. The Fool, as soon as they realize that you can basically bring up a crossroads that can see even a separation on the table as an option, they are going to ask for another chance. The Fool. Let's try again. Let's stay together because we are amazing together. We have so much fun. Fiery connection. They can say that you are irresistible for them, and this can be true. And maybe you find this person extremely attractive, but if we take away the sexual side of the connection, does the connection stand on its own legs? This is a big question. At the same time, we can say that this person can be extremely naive, because the Fool, at the end of the day, is embarking on a journey in order to learn a lot of things. So, guys, there can be a different level of maturity in a connection like this one, and some of you, I am not so sure, can be willing to overlook this mismatch moving forward. So, if this person asks for another chance, they can fight against the odds. What's the advice from the tarot for you? Chariot, Five of Pentacles once again, and the Devil. The Devil is a cycle, as I have already mentioned, one about excesses. So there is a pattern that is not positive, guys. There can even be an addiction to sex, just saying, involved. The pattern or the cycle keeps going until at least one of the two people involved in the situation gets the pattern right indeed and breaks free. This is crucial. What's the pattern? The pattern is a Five of Pentacles situation. Not enough, shaky foundations, a lack of common vision, and also I want to say communication that is not a plus, because the energy for me can describe even the opportunity to talk with a partner without finding an understanding. So it's like talking with a stranger, two different languages. It can be extremely difficult to find solutions together. That's why the Moon, I cannot understand my person. I cannot comprehend why they are still doing this, even if it is a problem for the connection, this type of jazz. And if that's the case, guys, where is your success? Where is it? Where is the Chariot? The Chariot is guided by the Star for me. The Star can basically lead the Chariot to the promised land. If we think about the Star, wish granted, transparency, vulnerability, honesty, trust, truth, Ace of Swords. If these virtues, let's say, are not on point, if they are not manifested at the 100% with genuine intentions and also a lot of effort and consistency, the connection cannot stand. So what are we going to do? Are we going to give up our desire to find a partnership that can be a plus in our life in order to settle for a constant source of problems, disappointments, maybe arguments, shenanigans, lies, according to the scenario? Tolerance can run out. It's like patience, Powerful virtues, they can run out. So you will have to be courageous enough in order to figure out if this connection as it is, because your person doesn't seem to be able to change if we follow these energies. So if the connection as it is can still have a positive purpose for you. If the answer is a negative one, and it can be backed up by experiences, stabbed in the back, surrender. It can be time to let go. And it can even be for the better, guys, because you may have the opportunity to manifest the self-indulgence oracle card on your own. Focus on self, self-worth, time to heal, shadow work, which can be the Moon, self-appreciation. You deserve a positive partnership. You deserve a partner that can respect you and work with you in order to allow a relationship to be successful and fulfilling. This person seems to be a little bit too much self-centered, and it can be a pattern that they are not even able to understand completely. But if that's the case, if that's truly the case, this is not your problem, So I hope that I made myself clear and this was helpful somehow, some way. If you want to comment, like and subscribe, it will help our channel to grow, so thank you. And until next time, I wish you all the best, take very good care of you, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.